of Train Talks. I got news on Alistair Black. Update on him and his injury. Will he miss TakeOver Brooklyn? I'll give you guys a spook on that. News on The Undertaker and John Cena for SummerSlam. What is the reason on those two? We go over it in this episode of Train Talks. There also have been WWE has its sight on some UK wrestlers. We go over that as well. And we got we got news that we got news about Nakamura as well. What's Shinsuke Nakamura we're going to be doing at SummerSlam? It was announced via WWE.com that Nakamura's United States Championship match was officially announced. We go over who Nakamura will be fighting at SummerSlam and so much more in this edition of Train Talks. Before we get into the video, man, thank you guys so much, man. We hit 226 subscribers. I made a video earlier on today about my Universe Mill update. It did very well. I want to thank everybody for watching that. And we reached 226 subs, man. I was absolutely mind-boggling, man. Thank you guys so much for making this dream a reality, man. Shout outs to all of my new subscribers, for all of my new subs. I am a very, very huge WWE fan. We have a weekend where we go over WWE news and rumors. We call it Train Talks, and we do it in under 15 minutes or less. We strive to hit that goal. I want to give you guys quick and founded news with a lot of news into it in less than 15 minutes, man. But I just appreciate everybody so much for joining the phenomenal crew. Shout outs to everybody that has joined in the past couple of days. We got so many new fans that have joined us ever since 2K, the Mega Man event, man. And I strive to get here better, man. Strive to get better every single day. No edited video today, man. This Train Talks is raw and uncensored and unedited. We straight shot this. If I say something, it's not gonna be edited out. So whatever I say, it goes in the video. I might say, oh, I meant to say something. It's in the comments down below. But when we record Train Talks, it's unedited and raw. Let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, let's go over this Undertaker John Cena stuff, man. So there's been a lot of doubt that either Taker or Cena will be working the card at SummerSlam. It's been doubt because they have not appeared on television, and SummerSlam is only 2 weeks away. SummerSlam is coming to you live on August 19th from the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York, and Taker and Cena have not appeared to talk about the biggest part of the summer. More than likely, John Cena. We have not seen John Cena since WrestleMania 34 when he lost the Undertaker. You would think if he's gonna have a feud against the Taker at SummerSlam, he would have been building up to it already. It is probably unlikely that they will work at SummerSlam, but we could maybe see this match at Survivor Series. Taker has worked at Survivor Series the past couple years. He did not work at Survivor Series 2017, but he was there for 2015 and 16. So he might appear again this year at 2018 edition. Highly unlikely because of the brand split and WWE selling the Raw vs. SmackDown element of Survivor Series, which they sold last year at Survivor Series 2017. So more than likely, we probably won't get Undertaker and John Cena until 2019. Maybe the WWE might use them earlier if they need to, but Taker and Cena probably won't be at SummerSlam in any capacity, or the next time we probably will see these two legends will probably be Royal Rumble and around WrestleMania time once again in 2019. So that's news on Undertaker and John Cena. They probably won't be working SummerSlam. I never expected them to be at SummerSlam anyway. I expected John Cena to be there, but more than likely Taker. I didn't expect to be there. That's an update from Friday where we just went over that they were doubtful. I got some more news over the past past day on it. So that's my news on that. I believe Taker worked 2016. Don't correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think he did work Survivor Series 2016. Correct me in the comment section if he did. But I would just rather to see this match next year at WrestleMania. That doesn't matter to me. We seen it already. They did what they need. They did what they need to do at WrestleMania. I wouldn't mind seeing it again. But, because Taker is special, Cena special. I love both of those guys and respect them from daily. Because I grew up with John Cena and I grew up with Undertaker. So I respect both of them. They're a big part of my childhood. So I wouldn't mind seeing them again. But it doesn't need to be on SummerSlam. SummerSlam could sell itself. If WWE can book this show correctly, SummerSlam could sell itself. It does not need Taker and Cena. As long as they have a good main event and a good show all around and be better than last year's trash, it can sell itself. SummerSlam 2017 was trash. I don't even remember the main event of that show. The theme song was okay. It was go for broke. Really? I want to go for broke at the biggest part of the summer. Yeah. Good job, WWE, with selling the theme song for this year. And then the crowd, I heard, was total show the shreds. SummerSlam 20, that show was trash. The Raw after was trash. And the SmackDown after was heaping piles of garbage. It was trash. That SummerSlam was terrible. That SummerSlam weekend was god awful. I remember watching that show and I fell asleep midway through the show. I remember that. I fell asleep midway through the show because the show was trash. And JD tore that show to shreds last year. Go back and watch that. That's probably one of JD's greatest videos of 2017. Period. That show was horrible. At least it had a decent main event. That Fatal 4-Way main event was great. I enjoyed that Fatal 4-Way main event. And the WWE Championship, we were still stuck with that Randy Orton title reign, that bland babyface title reign that he had before he lost to Jinder Mahal. Was one of the biggest mistakes in WWE history, by the way. That was terrible that WWE did that the next month. But at least Randy Orton was good as WWE champion, and he put on a very, very good match. Just that his character was trash. Because they didn't know how to write him. But other than that, I didn't care about SummerSlam 2017. I didn't. I believe Lester was the fatal. I believe it was Joe Reigns, Lester, somebody like that. Main event the show. SummerSlam 2017. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, it was trash. 2018. I'm not expecting nothing else different. My expectations are low for this show. It's very low. The way this card is going now, I am not excited. I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, it's gonna be the greatest SummerSlam ever. No, I'm not. I'm not. It's gonna be decent. I can tell you that. I'm looking for a 8 out of 10 for this SummerSlam. I'm not going any higher. The way they're booking it, it's probably gonna be a 7 8 out of 10. They're gonna deliver. WWE usually delivers, but this is WWE, so we'll see. We will have to wait and see when the show comes on, but right now, SummerSlam probably gonna be a 7 out of 10 for me. I've been on Aleister Black. Black has to get a surgery, but he will not miss Takeover Brooklyn 3, which was thankfully is good news because I want to see my real between Black and Ciampa at Takeover Brooklyn 3. That's gonna steal a show. I guarantee that for the NXT Championship. That's very good news for fans of Aleister Black. Now we discussed Dean Ambrose's return earlier on Friday. I also got some news on Jason Jordan. Jason Jordan is willing to making his return after SummerSlam. Well, Jason Jordan, if you want to bring Jason Jordan back, put him with Chad Gable, please. Please, do not have this guy go singles, man. They did not break up. They broke up because of the brand extension. Nobody turned heel. So, can we please put him in Brock Lesnar, please? Please? For our sake? Please? Because at least give us something. Like, really. Because Jason Jordan by himself was not that good. He's not ready to be by himself. Put him with Chad Gable if he's coming back. Now, I got a possible spoiler. Listen to this, people. On the plans for Asuka at SummerSlam. You guys know that Asuka is not in the triple threat for the SmackDown Women's Championship. She's not in that match. Which made sense because she got screwed by James L. Worthless. Yeah, I wish I was editing this video. Man, I would have had that centerpiece on this video, man. I wish I was editing this video. Luckily, I could say L's Worthless on Wednesday with SmackDown Live Review. But you guys know, for all my new subs, I can't stand James L. Worthless and how they're booking Carmella and Asuka. Carmella is not a good champion. Don't at me, people. I know people are going to be like, why you hate Carmella? You hate women. No. I love women's wrestling. People know I love women's wrestling. I featured more in my universe more than anything else. I love women's wrestling, but Carmella is not a champion that I want for my brand. She needs to get better inside the ring before she be a champion. Alexa Bliss, she's growing on me. At first, I couldn't stand Alexa Bliss, but she's growing on me. And that Ronda Rousey feud is actually looking pretty good. But that Carmella, Becky Lynch, and Charlotte or Becky better walk out as champions. I don't want to hear it. It's looking like they're going to get back to Charlotte for a little while until they move over to Raw or until the Royal Rumble maybe, and then she wins the Royal Rumble and then she fights Ronda at WrestleMania 35. They look like they're going to do. But you better go to Charlotte or Becky. Carmella better not walk out as champion. I promise you guys that. If that happens, I'm raging live on stream for SummerSlam. Guaranteed. I'm watching the show live, by the way, people. Make sure you guys tune in. So, Asuka has been currently missing ever since she lost to Carmella back at Extreme Rules, but the Empress Amara could be set to resurface this week coming up. Asuka has been named number one contender for SmackDown Women's Championship since Money in the Bank, but James L. the Worthless made his return to cost her the championship. L's Worthless once again got in Asuka's way when she was part of the Shark Cage match for the Women's Championship Extreme Rules. They're making Asuka look like a dumb idiot on television. It's absolutely ridiculous how bad Asuka has been portrayed. It really makes me want to just smack myself in the face and look at NXT Asuka and just compare that to SmackDown Live Asuka. She's worse than she was on Raw. Ridiculous. Asuka has just been the lowest of lows right now. We'll let the formerly undefeated Empress of Tomorrow with 2 consecutive losses to Carmella. My God. Carmella was the first one to pin Asuka. At least Charlotte should have pinned her. If you wanted Asuka to lose, don't have a tap out. Pin her shoulder down on the mat. Not have Carmella do it. Alright, that's all going to be in the history books. Carmella was the first one to pin Asuka. Jesus Christ. I can't believe I'm saying that. No words came out of my mouth. What happened to Ember Moon or Charlotte or Becky? Why couldn't they pin Asuka? Not Carmella. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I'm saying that. Or the crazy Nikki Cross. I'd rather her pin Asuka. Jesus. Bite him. Nikki just smack her in the face. I would have rather seen that than Carmella does this. 1, 2, 3. And then she smiles like ridiculous. Ellsworth was fired from SmackDown Live by General Manager Paige last week, which means he won't be able to help Carmella in a championship match at SummerSlam, which are known to become a triple threat with Charlotte and Becky. Asuka has been on the sidelines in the women's division over the past few weeks as both Becky and Charlotte have guaranteed their place in the women's championship match at SummerSlam. But according to Wrestling News, local advertisers ahead of SmackDown Live in Orlando are claiming that Asuka is set to resurface this week when she once again takes on Carmella. Get this. Asuka was screwed out of the championship twice by James L. Worthless, so she still has a legitimate claim to the championship if she's able to defeat the Princess of Staten this week, which means that WWE could decide to turn this into a triple threat match. It's already a triple threat match. It's a triple threat match with Asuka and Carmella. Charlotte called Becky Lynch. She must have made a mistake there. WWE could change it into a fatal 4-way. So, reports have been saying Asuka will take on Carmella this week on SmackDown Live, officially be added to SmackDown Women's Championship match at SummerSlam. So, probably Asuka might beat Carmella this week and be added to the championship match at SummerSlam. I wouldn't mind that. And again, like I said, as long as Asuka, Charlotte, or Becky walked out of SummerSlam as the women's champion. If freaking Carmella retains, I'm having a temper tantrum live on stream. I don't, you guys know, I don't like Carmella. I don't. The screaming has to stop. The woman can't not wrestle. Period. She's god awful in the ring. She needs to work on the in-ring presence. And don't at me saying I hate women. I can't stand fans that say, oh my God, you hate Carmella. We made you hate women's wrestling. No, it does not. It does not. I love females to death. You know what I'm saying? I respect what females does in any sport. So don't tell me that I hate women because I don't like Carmella. You need to get checked. You say that. Come to my conversation with that. Promise you, you're getting blocked on site. I don't like that. It's my opinion. I don't like her. Okay, good. If I don't like her, what is it to you if I don't like one of your favorites? I can't stand fans like that. And it happens every single week with some of these fans. Yeah, that's all news I got this week, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining me, man. We talked about a lot of stuff about today, and I really appreciate it. You guys need to channel. Make sure you guys hit that red button, turn on your notifications, like the video as well, and share it to your friends to get more people on the phenomenal crew. I've been your host, Coach Train, and for all of my new subs, we say this at the end of every single video. Remember to be glorious at everything you do. Talk to you guys in the next one. I'm out of here, guys. Peace out.